Yo, it's your guy Proverbs. Just want to hit y'all with a quick announcement. Me and my guy, brother Dez, you'll meet him in a second. We're actually working on a podcast right now, okay? It's called Let the Word Do the Work. And that's what we're doing. We're tackling a bunch of tough topics, and we're just going to let the scriptures talk about it, all right? It has nothing to do with why I'm wearing the smock, by the way. I'm a barber. Come see your boy at Chop Eastside. Get your fade nice and tight. Shameless plug. All right, let me get back to it. Anyway, while I've been working at the shop, Brother Dez been working these streets. He's just talking to a bunch of different people and asking them their opinion about the first 2 episodes of our podcast, which is what's the difference between God's love and human love, and then God's law versus God's grace. You guys check it out. Let us know what you're thinking. Please get ready to tune in. Let the word do the work. Coming ASAP, baby. Let's go.
Got the question right here on Let the Word Do the Work, man, was like, what's the difference between God's love and human's love?
But God's love laid his life down for a friend. Human love, it only works when it benefits you.
There it is. What's the difference between God's love and human's love to you?
God's love is so much more than what a human can provide. You know, as humans, we have something we call a love language, and it's acts of service or it's words of affirmation, something we do to show people we love them. But God does something so much greater. God pulls someone out of your life, or He puts you on a different path, and He, you know, I'm experiencing His love deeply right now.
What's the difference between God's love and human's love?
Human's love really should be human lust, but I'll take it back. There's a brotherly love, right? And then there is a erotic love, right? But when humans, most of the time, we love how people make us feel. So we really shouldn't say I love you. We should say I love how you make me feel, right? When you talk about relationship stuff, but God's love, more than anything else, humans' love is mostly based off of mutual, right? Because it's hard to love people that don't love us back, right? We flow to the love. We attracted to the love. But with God's love, He loves people that don't love Him back, right? His love is sacrificial. His love is has no strings attached to it. His love is the type of love that will come to you at your worst, right?
What's the difference when it comes to being under God's law and being under God's grace?
The difference in being under God's law and being under God's grace is that and that's the reason why the grace had to come, is because there's not a law that can make a man righteous. The only thing that the law can do is show you how evil you are and how in desperate need we are of the grace of God. We need the goodness of God inside of us so that we can fulfill laws. We need the righteousness of God inside. We need His power inside of us so that we can walk in goodness. Amen. That's what the grace is all about. Amen?
Amen. The difference between God's love and human love, if you could explain to us as far as God's love and human love.
Well, I mean, you know, Brother Dez, I totally have to say the title of the podcast is Let the Word Do the Work.
Right.
And when you talk about God's love, when you talk about human love, you're really looking at 2 different kinds of love. The God kind of love is a love that knows no restriction. It knows no boundaries. It's a love that forgives and forgets. God kind of love is the kind of love that sees you in your mess, but has so much love and compassion for you that is willing to come where you are, bring you out of it, clean you up, and never remind you of it again.
We have the question that was out there, that is the difference between God's love and human love. So if you can explain to us as far as what you feel on that topic.
Brother Dez, one of the things, first of all, thank you for having me here. I greatly appreciate it. One of the greatest difference to me of God's love and human love, God's love is unconditional. It never fails. It never wears out. We know that there's penalty for sin and stuff, but God loves us in spite of.